And we want to welcome everybody here, OABCIG High School here in Ida Grove, home of the Falcons. Big district matchup tonight between the Hinton Blackhawks from up north and, of course, your hometown, OABCIG Falcons. Both teams 5-1 overall in the season. Both teams undefeated in the district. Falcons, of course, with that non-district loss earlier to Central Lyon. That the Falcons played hard, but 2A team ranked highly in the state. Falcons with that one loss on the year. Hinton with a head scratcher earlier a couple weeks ago. They lose 15-0 to Ridgeview. Just couldn't get anything going on offense, and so a game they probably want back. You go back and look at that film a little bit, and Hinton drove the ball, moved the ball all night long, but Ridgeview just able to take advantage of some mistakes, and the defense really played well for the Raptors. Last week in the district, Hinton went to Maple Valley, Anthony Charter Oak Ute. Big winners, 49-7. Lawton Bronson in a close loss to Ridgeview, 6-0, and of course, OABCIG Falcons on the road at West Sioux. Falcons win 21-7 as they score early and often and then hold on in the second half for the victory. This week within the district, Maple Valley Anthony Charter Oak Ute is going to be taking on Lawton Bronson. OABCIG here, of course, battle of two top 10 teams taking on Hinton, and Ridgeview will take on West Sioux. Interested to see how that game turns out, as West Sioux looked to have a pretty good ball club last week, and Ridgeview doing well on the season but doesn't put a lot of points on the board, so we'll see where that one ends up. Current district standings, OABCIG at the top, 3 wins, no losses, and then Hinton 2-1, followed by Ridgeview 2-1. West Sioux is 2-1. Maple Valley Anthony, I believe, is 0-3, and Lawton Bronson is 0-3. Maple Valley might be 1-2, but quick stats, not always real exact on that. Starters tonight for the Falcons on defense. Defensive end, number 52, Zach Hofling, 12 tackles on the year. Big John Cruz, 75 in there at D-tackle. He's got 2 tackles for loss. And he's flanked by Zach Balder, the other tackle for the Falcons, with 10 tackles and 1 tackle for loss. And the bookend defensive end, Gavin Reamer, 16 tackles, 1 sack, 2 tackles for loss. We'll stop here for our national anthem, directed by starting quarterback Bryson Kohler under the direction of Jacob Welper. And another nice rendition by the band out there. Senior night here at OABCIG. Last home game of the regular season. We'll see how the playoffs shake out, but anticipate the Falcons may host a game or 2. Rounding out the defense, also a defensive end, need to mention, not starting technically, but 86, Brady Watkins, stand-up defensive end, 20 tackles on the season, 6 tackles for loss, and 2 sacks, tied for the team lead in sacks, and leads the team in tackles for loss. So passing situations, 3rd and long, things like that, Brady Watkins is going to be out there to disrupt some things. Linebackers for the Falcons, Jack Gilbert with 2 tackles for losses on the season. The interior linebackers, quite a duo, Bodie Hansen, 35 tackles, and Cade Spots, 27 tackles, including 2 sacks. The other outside linebacker, the senior Andrew Parks, 12 tackles on the season. You'll see J.J. Parks in there at linebacker as well. In the secondary for the Falcons, at cornerback, Jax DeJean, 11 tackles, 2 interceptions. And Miles Chesney on the other end, 17.5 tackles, 2 interceptions on the year as well. Safety, Caden Spetman, the senior, 17.5 tackles on the season. You'll see Bryson Kohler in there as well as an extra defensive back in passing situations. Historically, this matchup, teams have only played twice since 2014. Falcons lose a big one all the way back in 2014, 50-26. I don't really remember that ball game, but I do remember last year Falcons go to Hinton and squeak out an important victory in the district, 12-6 on a windy, cold day up in Hinton, north of Sioux City. Falcon offense, starting quarterback Bryson Kohler, 99 of 166 on the season, 1,200 yards passing, 12 TDs, 1 interception. The running backs tonight start off with Andrew Parks. He's got 267 yards and a 5-yard per carry average. Also caught 5 balls for 80 yards. He's got 4 touchdowns on the season. He'll be backed up by Cade Spots, the junior. 54 carries, 402 yards for Cade. Cade with 3 touchdowns and 6 catches on the season. Wide receivers for this high-flying Falcon offense tonight. Jax DeJean leads 1A in receptions with 39, 447 yards, 6 touchdowns. Blake Corbin, 16 catches, 157 yards. J.J. Parks, 21 catches, 296 yards, 4 touchdowns. Jack Gilbert, 7 catches, 136 yards. You'll see Cade Spots and Andrew Parks also catching passes either from a wideout position or out of the backfield. And a big reason the Falcons have done well this season, those big guys up front. Left tackle Gavin Reamer, left guard John Cruz, center Caleb Taylor, right guard Zach Balder, and right tackle Evan Hoffman. Falcon offensive notes, plus 10 in the turnover margin. That's been a big change from last year as the Falcons able to score points like they have for several seasons, but had some turnovers last year. That's not happening this year. Just a very small number of fumbles and interceptions. They're plus 10. That's been a big reason for the Falcons' 5-1 start. They've got 15 rushing TDs, 12 passing TDs. Falcons have done more damage on the ground this year than in the past. They put the ball in the air for 1,266 yards and rushed for just short of 1,000 yards. 10 receivers for the Falcons have caught passes this year. Falcons getting ready to kick off. Miles Chesney, your kickoff man. And that'll be picked up short of the 30 and brought out
to the 30-yard line.
Right at the 30. And we'll get going here. 2 5-1 teams, 2 total different philosophical approaches to the offense here. You're going to see Hinton run the ball early and often. Quarterback Gabe Anderson, returning starter for them. He's got 540 yards on the ground. He's carried the ball 85 times. He's going to go back to pass right away here. It's going to be a short gain and a tackle made out there by Chesney. Short gain of 2. It's going to be 2nd and 8. In addition to Anderson on the ground and his 481 yards rushing, running back Cole Friesen, number 4, also got about 400 yards, and Brogan Lake, 248. So they rush for about 232 yards a game, only pass it for about 100. And already more wide receivers than they've shown all season here. Man in motion. Quarterback up the middle. You'll see a lot of that tonight. And he does not go down easy. Good enough for a first down, 10-yard gain. And it'll be 1st and 10 at the 44. You notice that about Anderson tonight. Survives the first hit almost all the time. And it's not necessarily a bruising type of run. He kind of twists and turns and falls forward and picks up a lot of extra yards. But the offense definitely runs through him. There's a give up the middle. It's going to be good for about 8 yards. Hard churning legs there by the running back. That's Brogan Lake. Backup running back. Now trips to the right. Quarterback in a shotgun. One receiver to the left. Not a formation we've seen much of on film. And a pass out to the right and another big gainer. It's going to go all the way to the 40-yard line. Another first down here for the Hinton Blackhawks. As they've come out and surprised the Falcons a little bit here. Had not put this on film very much. Falcon defensive coordinator Travis Cheesick going to have to make some adjustments out there, and I'm sure he will. Hinton back at the line quickly. 9:57 left here in the first quarter. Wing formation here for the Falcons, for the Blackhawks. And now a pass out to the left. Short gain. Falcons able to bottle him up. Swarm to that tackle and make the tackle short. That's going to be second down on a long 7 on the Falcons side of the field. Ball sits at about the 38-yard line. Hinton has moved the ball kind of at will here to start this game. Throwing the ball on first down 2 or 3 times. Quarterback keep up the middle. Falcons ready for that one. Gain of about 1. It's going to be 3rd and 6. Anderson, shotgun formation, 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. He's got a wing on his left, and the give is up the middle to Lake. Lake's going to be stopped again as the Falcons defense starts to stiffen up. It's going to be 4th and 5. Tackle made by Kyle Spots. Cade Spots, sorry. Kyle Spots is a sophomore at Morningside College, so I'm just a few years behind on that. Falcons bring in Brady Watkins. We talked earlier in the game. Passing situations, quarterback rush situations. Brady comes in at that stand-up defensive end. Falcons only 3 down linemen. And quarterback keep. He's stopped right at the line of scrimmage. He'll go forward, but it's not going to be enough. Falcons make the stop. Anderson, a little 3-yard gain on 4th and 5. And Falcons survive that first drive by Hinton, and they'll take over. 1st and 10 at their own 32.
1st and 10 for the Falcons at the 32-yard line with 8:05 left in the first quarter.
So snap and a give up the middle. A stutter step there. Give us to Parks, I think. Short gain. It's going to be 2nd and 9.
Tackled by Kunkel.
We might have trouble running against this one.
3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Shotgun formation for Kohler. He'll roll out to his left, put the ball in the air and caught. Delivered to Blake Corbin.
Made by Blake Corbin. Brings up 3rd down.
So short gain, but makes 3rd down a lot more manageable. Short gain of about 4 on the reception. And it's 3rd and 5 from the 37 here. 7.5 minutes left to go here in our first quarter. Scoreless ball game. Kohler out to his right. Looks. Nobody there. Now delivers it right to DeJean, who had sat down in the zone. Gain of about 10. Kohler looked like he might have had some running room there, but finds DeJean sitting in the zone. First down out to the 46 for OABCIG as they'll get a fresh set of downs. Finds his receiver, Jax DeJean, leading Class 1A in receptions. It's a quarterback keep, and then he dishes it out. Looks like Parks on the outside. Fumble ball's on the ground. They're going to say he was down.
Pass complete to J.J. Parks.
Parks with a catch and run for a gain of 12. Falcons get into Hinton territory. At about the 41-yard line, 1st and 10, OABCIG, as this offense is on the march here. Straight drop back for Kohler Hill. He's going to put it up. He's got some room. It's going to be a catch. And no, incomplete. Ball was up in the air. Nicely thrown ball there. Looked to have Corbin on the right side. We'll see who that was. It was Blake Corbin, the senior. Corbin with one touchdown on the year. Had it in his hands. Did not come down with the football. Would have been a touchdown. Good play to call on first down. Now Falcons back at the line. Empty backfield. Three receivers left. One to the right. Quarterback draw. And Kohler's going to spin and fight his way forward for about 6 on second down. Make it 3rd and about 4. Well, Falcons stay on schedule there after the incompletion on first down. 3rd and 4. Spots comes in for Andrew Parks. J.J. Parks, Corbin, and Jax DeJean out to the right. Gilbert, solo receiver, out to the left. There's a give to Spots. Runs right into the back of his own man, but stays on his feet. And he's going to get a gain out of it. It's going to be 4th down, though. Gain of about 2. Spots comes right through the hole there and runs right into the back of John Cruz, which would stop any man. Able to collect himself and get a couple more yards. And an important 4th and 2 here with 5:25 left in our first quarter. Kohler rolls out right. Tipped and caught. That ball is tipped by...
Ball was tipped by the defense.
I don't know who tipped it, but Spots able to... Maybe DeJean catches that one. Gain of about 7 gives the Falcons a fortunate first down. Ball at the 25-yard line, 1st and 10, 5:15 left here in the first quarter. Long drive here for both teams. Hinton not able to come up with points. Falcons still on the move. Now Kohler gets it up, caught and hit hard, but able to secure the catch. Is Parks. A flag on the play. We'll see it's going to be a holding, I believe, so that's going to negate that gain. That'll march the Falcons back. Falcons seem to be headed back to a huddle here. Ball's going to be placed now at the 34. And the Falcons will have 1st and 20 after the penalty. Kohler, 3 to his left, 1 to his right. Gets the ball to Gilbert, wide open in the zone, and he gets it all the way down to the 20-yard line. They're going to spot him at the 21. A gain of about 13. Now 2nd and 7 for the Falcons. 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. Spots in the backfield with Kohler. Kohler straight down the middle. He's got the receiver there. Corbin was streaking down the middle. Good defense there in the secondary by Hinton, able to get a hand on it. And that makes it 3rd and 7 for the Falcons from the Hinton 21. 4 minutes, 19 seconds with the clock stopped here in the first quarter. Pistol formation here for the Falcons. Kohler's going to try to get away, and now he'll throw it after he's being sacked. They're going to want an intentional grounding here, and they're going to get it. It's going to be 4th down for the Falcons on the incomplete pass regardless. And now where that flag sits, that's going to knock the Falcons way back, give them a long 4th. And so 4th and forever from the 38-yard line. 4th and about 24 here. Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. No punt here. Throwing into the wind. Kohler's going to scramble, and he's going to get knocked on the ground, and now a flag thrown. We'll see what happens here. I don't know if it looked like a fumble or not, but they let that play continue out. The officials are going to have a lot to talk about here. Flag thrown at about the 35, right where Kohler was hit and right where he lost the ball. And this will be a conference here as the Falcons either going to gain some yards and maybe get an automatic 1st down out of this, or it could be a holding. We'll have to figure this out. Falcons' drive has sputtered as they went all the way down to the 24, 1st and 10 at the 24 of Hinton, and now they're all the way back. Helmet-to-helmet contact is called personal foul. It's a 15-yard penalty, and it's not an automatic 1st down. So the Falcons are going to still be in 4th down, but it's going to be like a 4th and 9. We'll see where they spot this.
So it remains 4th down.
So 4th and about 6 is the Falcons fortunate there. So officials said they saw helmet-to-helmet contact. Now Kohler back to pass, being rushed, puts it up, and it's going to be incomplete. And it was intended for Spots, but a great big defensive play out there. That's Logan Campima for the Hinton Blackhawks. He's well over 6 feet, 185 pounds. Big, tall defender out there, and the ball not able to get to Spots as he just couldn't get over the defender. Now Hinton back on offense. That series considered a win there for the Blackhawks, and they come out with a big run for 11 yards and a 1st down. So Falcons turn it over on downs. Hinton comes out, immediately runs for 11. They got a 1st down at about their own 30-yard line, as both defenses have held up here. We're 3:20 left in the first quarter. Spots comes around on the option, takes the quarterback, and then the pitch to Cole Friesen, and he'll gain
Friesen on the carry, enough for a 1st down.
enough for a 1st down. That'll move the sticks. So 1st and 10 for Hinton from their own 37. Stopped clock here as Friesen ran out of bounds. There's the snap. Anderson's going to take this straight up the middle and fumble it. I think the Falcons are going to be on top of it.
Anderson on the carry, but there is a fumble.
Still on the ground. A couple players fighting over it. It'll be Falcon football at the 40-yard line. Defense causes the fumble. Anderson keeps it, goes straight up the middle. Their leading rusher coughs it up, and the Falcons get the ball right back with 3:07 left here in the first quarter. Kohler will bring the offense back out. Stacked receivers to the right and the left, pistol formation for Kohler. He'll give up the middle to Parks. Parks slices and dices, finds his way for about 3. It's going to be 2nd and 7.
Tanner and Lake on the tackle. Brings up 2nd down for the Falcons.
Clock ticks, 2:45 left here in the first quarter. Another run up the middle for the Falcons. Parks again.
Lake on the tackle. Brings
It's
up 3rd
about
down.
3. It's going to be 3rd and 3.
Don't think you can do that again.
So Falcons have shown this is 4-down territory for them. Of course, there's enough wind up here on the hill tonight. If you're headed towards the victory bell, the ball is going to hang up in the air a little bit. Kohler's going to try to keep it and run, but a little dancing back there, and he'll lose 3 or 2. It's going to make it 4th and a long 5,
Tanner
maybe
back
6.
with the tackle. Brings up 4th down.
So 4th and 6 for the Falcons. Under 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. Has kind of been lackluster. Both offenses have moved the ball, but have kind of sputtered out. 4 receivers to the right, Gilbert to the left. Shotgun alone in the backfield is Kohler. And he's got Parks right over the middle, sits down in front of the linebackers. That's going to be good enough
Complete to J.J. Parks.
for a first down. Gain of about 11.
Hinton and Leary on the coverage.
There's been a few times tonight where the Falcon receivers have cut either behind or in front of that zone that Hinton is back there playing. And they've been able to take advantage of it. 1 minute left here in the first quarter. Falcons driving, 1st and 10 at the 24. Again, Kohler alone in the backfield. This little comeback route by Jack Gilbert. He's going to get down all the way to the 12-yard line.
Pass to Jack Gilbert.
Going to be a gain of about 9, 2nd and 1 for the Falcons.
Brings up 2nd, very short.
They're going to say
It is a 1st down for the Falcons.
he got a full 10. So give Gilbert 10 yards, his 2nd catch. And 1st and 10 for Kohler. He's going to give that to Parks up the middle. Big hole. Nice job by the offensive line.
Andrew Parks up the middle.
Parks is going to run for about 5. Make it 2nd and 5
Brings up 2nd.
from the 8.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
14 seconds left here in this quarter. Falcons, if they let this run out, they're going to have the wind here in the second quarter. And they will. Oh, maybe they are going to snap the ball. They are. 2nd and 5. Kohler looks, now scrambles up the middle. He's going to go down at the 5.
Kohler makes it down to the 5.
Gain of about 3.
That is the end of the first quarter. With no score by either team.
0-0 after 1 quarter. Falcons on the move at the 6-yard line. They're going to have Third down and about 3. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
I love working at BVRMC because I get to help people during some of their most difficult times. My coworkers and doctors help create a great working environment where we can do our best work every day. Nothing is more rewarding than helping a patient through surgery and helping them to live the most full and active life they can. Thank you, BVRMC patients, for putting your health in our hands and trusting us with your care. We are honored with this responsibility.
I can give you about 100 pounds. Back here at OABCIG High School, beginning our second quarter, 0-0 is our score. Falcons have the ball, 3rd and 3 at the 6-yard line in the Vetter Equipment Case IH red zone. Now we'll switch sides of the field. Falcons will be passing with the win now.
Falcons at the 6-yard line, 3rd and 3.
Hinton's possessed the ball twice. Falcons, this is their second drive. Turned it over on downs on their first drive. Parks in motion. Now snap to Kohler, a roll out to his right. Looks in the end zone. Tries to get it to DeJean. Not DeJean. Pass for Parks there. And Hinton's got a couple real 6'3", 6'4" players back there playing safety in the defensive backfield. They are tall and big and fast. They'll present some problems for some of those receivers' routes here tonight. 4th and 3 now from the 6 for the Falcons. Offense stays on the field. Roll out to the right. Look for DeJean on an ISO route on the outside, and they get him. Touchdown, Falcons. 6-yard touchdown pass from Kohler to DeJean. With 11:50 left here in the second quarter, Falcons up 6-0. Point after try yet to come. Ball's down, kick is up, right into the line, and no good, and that'll be our score. With 11:50 left in the second quarter, Falcons lead 6-0. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
You will like it here. Beautiful Cherokee County, Iowa, nestled in the Little Sioux River Valley in the heart of Northwest Iowa. People care and support each other and work together to help our communities, business, industrial, medical, educational, and agricultural opportunities thrive. Each season offers recreational activities, historical events, and cultural entertainment, making living here enjoyable. Come stay or play. Go to www.cherokeeia.com now.
Christensen Van Houten Funeral Homes offers many different services. At their funeral homes, they explain the many different options in personalizing your service, then allowing you to make your own decisions. Their training and experience have prepared them to guide you through a very difficult time. They are committed to providing meaningful ceremonies to help you honor and remember the one that you have lost with a personalized service or for pre-planning your own funeral. Christensen Van Houten Funeral Homes is a proud supporter of OABCIG.
Back here at OABCIG High School here in Ida Grove, home of the Falcons. Falcons lead 6-0, 11:50 left here in the second quarter. Chesney's going to kick this one off with the wind. That'll be taken in at about the 8-yard line. Right up the middle. Falcons bottle them up at about the 25. So Hinton will come back out. They've moved the ball at a decent clip. Came out throwing the ball a little bit more tonight than they have in the past. Now going against the wind here. It's not a huge wind, but it's pretty steady. We'll see. They like to keep the ball on the ground, and they've done it with success tonight. Several 10, 11, 12-yard runs, just not able to sustain a drive. 1st and 10 from the 26 for Hinton. Quarterback keep all the way right up the middle. Falcons look for him. He fumbled last time he carried the ball. Falcons able to turn that into points. That time Anderson holds on. He gets about 6, maybe 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Bodie Hansen on the tackle there. Defensive line for the Falcons, Zach Hofling, John Cruz, Zach Balder, Gavin Reamer doing the work up front. Linebackers Gilbert Hansen, Spots, and Parks in the box to stop the run, and they'll be busy tonight. On the outside, Chesney and DeJean backed up by Spetman and Parks. And that ball's going to be caught in bounds. And they're going to say he was out of bounds. I think the Falcons fans think he was out of bounds too, but I'm here to tell you, folks, it was pretty close. So the officiating crew here in the stands for the OABCIG able to come to a consensus, decide that ball goes out of bounds. Well-thrown ball. Parks on the coverage. And up in the wind, the ball held up a little bit, and actually receiver able to come back and get it. But an incomplete pass stops the clock. Now 3rd and 5 for Hinton. Anderson takes the snap, gives it to Friesen. Friesen up the middle, still going. He'll gain about 8, and he'll have a 1st down at the 40. Again, good team here. 1 loss on the season to Ridgeview, where Hinton not able to put any points on the board here 2 or 3 weeks ago. Other than that, a flawless season. Now 2 receivers, man in motion. Anderson's going to keep this, go straight up the middle. He's got a good hole. It's going to be 2nd and about 7. Hinton offensive line doing a nice job getting on the blocks. Falcons have stopped some of those runs short, but when they get ahead of steam, Hinton is hard to stop on the ground. Now 2nd and 4 from the 47. 9:55 left here in the second quarter. Falcons lead 6-0, and that'll be a penalty. On Hinton. And with the way they run their offense on the ground, 4, 5, 6 yards at a time, that's penalties hurt them more than a lot of teams. That'll back them up. Stay 2nd down. 2nd and a long 8 here for Hinton from their own 42-yard line. Anderson takes it, looks to throw, now decides to run. He gets bottled up right in the middle. Good job by the Falcons. Generous spot by the side judge here, but 3rd down nonetheless. Going to be 3rd and about 6.
Grady Watkins and Hansen on the bottom of the pile there. Bodie Hansen.
Falcons bring in some different defensive backs here. Brady Watkins in at defensive end. 4 receiver set here for Hinton as Anderson goes back to pass, and he's got a man right at the 1st down marker. He'll be down complete, but it'll be good enough for a 1st down.
Good enough for a 1st down.
Kyle Leary, the big tight end, 6'4", 200 pounds, 11 catches on the season, 3 touchdowns. They don't use him very often, but he is a big target out there, and he got to that first down stick and just set up camp. Anderson able to find him. As Hinton maintains possession of the football at the Falcons' 48-yard line, 1st and 10, 8:26 left here in the second quarter. It's going to be give up the middle to Friesen. Falcons able to bottle that up. It'll be a gain of about 3, maybe 2. It's going to be 2nd and 8. The Falcons have done a decent job against the rushing attack, but they've given up some chunk plays as Hinton is able to get some first downs on 3rd and long when they've needed to. Of course, they're a good ball club, so they're going to move the chains a little bit, and do some good things in spite of the Falcon defense. Anderson takes the snap, rolls to his right. He's going to keep it all the way and get tripped up. That's Cade Spots, gets him by the ankles right at the line of scrimmage. He falls forward, short gain. It's going to be 3rd and 7. So he saw a crease. Anderson took off, took a hard left up the field. Cade Spots from his linebacker position got him right at his feet, and he fell forward for a short gain, but big 3rd down here for Hinton. There's a pass out and incomplete. A little contact there, but not really catchable. Intended for Leary, who caught the last first down catch. And Hinton is going to send in a punt team, a 4th and 7 from the Falcon 45. Falcon offense, not a team you want to give a short field to, so probably not a horrible idea. Returning punts for the Falcons this year, Blake Corbin's got 5 yards per return, and J.J. Parks also back there, 17.5 yards per return. Flags on the play before the snap. Clock is stopped. Officials will probably some sort of procedural. Ball start on Hinton. And that'll back him up 5 more yards to about the 50. Probably no harm done there. Punter for Hinton is Reese Stokes. 6'1", 245, one of the big guys back there punting for him. He's got 17 punts, averages 37.5 yards a punt. He'll punt from about his 40. Get one in the air there. Falcons just going to stay away from it. It'll stop at about the 19-yard line, and the Falcons will take over after that. 1st and 10, 6:47, Falcons football from their own 19, leading 6-0 here in the second quarter.
1st and 10 for the Falcons at the 19-yard line with 6:47 left to go in the second quarter.
Bunch set to the right, slot receiver to the right, Parks in motion. Gilbert by himself to the left. Ball's dropped by Kohler, able to pick it up. He's going to run for no gain. It won't be a sack. It's going to be 2nd and 10. As a few times tonight, Kohler's had a hard time finding an open receiver. And the defensive line of Hinton has closed in quickly. They stop him for no gain there. 2nd and 10. Clock rolls at 6:18 in the second quarter. 3 receivers left, 2 to the right. Kohler alone in the backfield. Plenty of time. Now scoots out to his right. Throws the ball up and caught and dropped by DeJean. Nice pass there thrown by Kohler. And an even better defensive play by Hinton. That's Carver DeGrood out there. Junior 6'3", 180 pounds. So he's out there height-wise matching up with DeJean. He's got 2 interceptions on the year as well. Now 3rd and 10 for the Falcons. Straight drop back. Pass up the middle, trying to find Gilbert. Nothing there, and the Falcons stop the clock deep in their own territory. Their own 19, now 4th and 10. So that'll put the returners, Gabe Anderson, the quarterback, 13 yards per return, and Carver DeGroot, 17 yards per return. DeJean's going to punt. He's got 11 punts for 35 yards. DeJean's going to wait, and he will punt it. Gets a beauty off. That stays in bounds. We'll see where they put it here, but DeJean held onto that ball a long time. But the ball kind of sailed out of bounds. And they're going to move it all the way up to the 44-yard line as DeJean looked to go out of bounds right around the 30, or that's where it landed. But officials say it went out of bounds at about the 44, so didn't exactly flip the field there, but nice punt by DeJean. And Hinton will at least have to start on their end of the field. So run up the middle, quarterback run, good gain on first down. It's going to be 2nd and about 4. Right over the 50-yard line. Quickly Hinton in Falcon territory. Watkins come out. Reaver comes in. Reamer. 2nd and 4. 3 receivers right. Shotgun formation here for Anderson. He'll take the pitch straight up the middle, put his head down. Falcons able to cut him down for a gain of about 2, maybe 1. Makes it 2nd and a long, or 3rd and a long 2.
Tackled by Zach Balder. 3rd down.
And this is Hinton's game plan. They just want to keep it close, milk some clock, and be there at the end to surprise you. So far, mission accomplished. As the Falcons' offense has struggled a little bit here tonight. Defense has held up so far. Now under center is Anderson, and he's going to fake to the fullback, come around the left side, and get just enough for the first down. 3rd and 3. He got 4. Ball's going to be spotted at the 45, and Hinton has a new set of downs. 4:24, the clock ticks here in our 2nd quarter. Falcons leading 6-0. Now 1st and 10 for Hinton from the Falcon 45. We'll go under 4 minutes here after this snap. Anderson takes the snap, and he's going to take it right up the middle, and he may go a little further. Falcons able to get him down. Gain of about 9. Brings up a short 2nd and 1. When he puts his head down and goes, you've got to watch out. And if he's got a big hole, it'll be trouble for the Falcons. Falcons got to be thinking about this defense being worn down a little bit here by this Hinton relentless running attack, especially up the middle. Interior of that Falcon defense, which has been so good all year. Put in a lot of plays already here in this first half. Anderson's going to give it. Brogan Lake's got it. And he'll get a short gain, but enough for a first down. 1st and 10. Running back Brogan Lake carries it for 2. Gives Hinton a new set of downs. It'll be 1st and 10. Just short of the 35 here for Hinton. And with 3 minutes left, Hinton content to let this clock run, at least right now. Both teams have all their timeouts. It's a snap and a give around the left side. Falcon fans want to hold, but a good gain of about 10. It's going to be first down for Hinton. No flags on the play. Hit with the counter that time as it's been quarterback keep and quarterback keep. That time Hinton runs the counter, which surprises the Falcons a little bit, which is the whole point of the counter play. And first and 10, Hinton, 2:30 and ticking. Ball on the Falcon 24-yard line. Anderson with a give up the middle. And a good hit there, short gain. Give to Brogan Lane. 5'10", 185 senior.
Lake on the carry.
He's got 4 touchdowns on the year. He averages 6.9 yards a carry. Falcons stop him after about 3. It's 2nd and 7. Ball down to the 21. Now 1:53 left here in the game. And Hinton's going to need to look at this clock here a little bit as they're still 20 yards from the end zone with 1:35 on the clock and ticking. As they've been pretty nonchalant on this drive so far. There's a give up the middle. Falcons stop it, and that's what you got to be careful of if you're going to milk that clock a little too much. No gain, maybe a loss of 1. It's going to be 3rd and 8. One minute 14 and counting.
3rd down now for the Blackhawks.
And 3rd and 8 from the Falcon 22. We're going to go 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. And now finally Falcons are going to take a timeout as the clock goes under 1 minute. We'll take a short break as well. Falcons lead 6-0 last minute of the second quarter. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
Back in time at the pharmacy, where every drink is served with a straw and a smile. Relive the good old days at this classic coffee house and soda fountain in Ida Grove. Whether you're in the mood for a delicious coffee or a refreshing drink, we've got you covered. Step up to the soda fountain and choose from a variety of flavors to create the perfect old-fashioned soda that will send you back to your childhood. Our classic atmosphere featuring antique signage makes the pharmacy the perfect place to spend time with your friends and family. So step back in time at the pharmacy in Ida Grove, where great memories are made.
Unbelievable amount of devastation. I've never seen anything like it.
We had a beautiful barn that was gone in 20 minutes.
Farm Bureau stepped up right away and said, hey, we got you and we'll be there for you.
We were taken care of. Now we could get on to repairing and rebuilding.
I tell everybody about Farm Bureau.
We're fortunate to say we have good coverage with good people doing it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Denise Van Dusen in Ida Grove at 712-364-2931.
3rd down and 8 for the Hinton Blackhawks here at the Falcon 22. Falcons called their first timeout. Quarterback's going to keep it, and he's going to be swallowed up for no gain. 4th and 8 now for the Falcons. Clock ticks, 45, 44, 43. And Falcons call another timeout. So 4th and 8 coming up. We'll take a short timeout as well. Falcons lead 6-0. 43 seconds left here in the first half. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
Introducing the robust workhorse from Holstein Manufacturing, the HFAB Ultra Tilt Bed Trailer.
Whether you are hauling heavy equipment or delivering precious cargo, our tilt bed trailers, ranging from 20 to 28 feet in length, are engineered with strength and designed to handle it with ease. Forget the hassles of ramps. They're built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers at Holstein Manufacturing.
Holstein Manufacturing.
And online at holsteinmfg.com.
Join us back here with 43 seconds left in the second half. They're going to line up for a field goal. They're 1 of 2 on field goals on the year. The kicker, Stokes, is 23 for 27 on point after attempts. We'll see what they do here. Snap is up. Ball is down. Looks like a good kick. And he got it, folks. With 38 seconds, Hinton gets on the board, and they trail the Falcons 6-3 here right at the end of our first half. 38 seconds left. We'll be back for a kickoff. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
Horn Memorial Hospital and Clinics, Ida Grove, Holstein, Odeboat, and Mapleton. Horn Memorial Hospital in Ida Grove is your ideal hospital, where personalized care is delivered by friendly, familiar faces you know and trust. 10 providers at 4 local clinics, as well as 11 outpatient clinics on site, allow for accessibility and convenience. Find out more about how Horn Memorial Hospital in Ida Grove and their area clinics can be your ideal hospital and your partner in health and wellness. Horn Memorial Hospital, your ideal hospital.
So Reese Stokes, the starting left guard, comes out 23 for 27 on PATs in the year, 1 for 2 from field goal range. Had made a 25-yarder, I believe.
The Hoffman Agency in Ida Grove wants to wish the OABCIG Falcons good luck. They know that whether it's athletics or academics, the OABCIG students work hard. The Hoffman Agency in Ida Grove offers old-fashioned customer service combined with today's technology to provide the high-quality, professional, personal, and commercial services that you deserve. The Hoffman Agency in Ida Grove, a proud supporter of the OABCIG schools.
Falcons 1st and 10. They give us to Parks up the middle. He's still on his feet. He gets upended right at the 30-yard line. Gain of about 7. Clock will stop here. Falcons take... No, we got a player down on the ground. Looks like Parks. Injury timeout. 2nd and 3 for the Falcons. They lead 6-3. 22 seconds left here in the ball game. We'll be back. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
Who exactly are the Ida County Cattlemen? Right. It's those guys and gals grilling juicy burgers and unbelievable steaks at local events. But that's just the beginning. The Ida County Cattlemen are a group dedicated to promoting the cattle industry, working on regulatory solutions, expanding education, and supporting the local kids and communities. Beef. It's what's for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Thank you for supporting the Ida County Cattlemen, proud sponsors of this broadcast.
And Andrew Parks able to come off. Just a little hitch in his giddy up there. Athletic trainer Mike Spetman helps out a lot of the area schools, Falcons especially. They'll bring Andrew to the bench and have a look at him. Cade Spots comes in to substitute for Andrew. Now 22.9 seconds left here. It was a good gain by Parks on first down, 7 yards. Makes it 2nd and 3. And they may just let this clock run down. It looks like they will. And Falcons are going to take the lead 6-3 here against 2 5-1 teams. Battle for first place in the district. 6-3 at halftime. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll run about a minute's worth of commercials. Come back with some stats for you in just 1 minute.
The Ida Grove Chamber of Commerce is here to support local businesses, promote industry, and enhance our quality of life. Join us and become part of a network that champions for local success, from networking events to business resources, community improvement, and supporting one another. Just like this member list shows, we are growing together. Please check out our Facebook page and you'll see for yourself. The Ida Grove Chamber of Commerce, promoting, developing, growing.
Ida Grove Homes has been in business here since 1992. We sell modular and manufactured homes. We work with 2 different companies, Schultz and North Star System Built. You can customize what we have, or you can even bring in a plan of your own and they can modify it to make it work for you. But a walkthrough is really the best way to see what these homes are like. Currently we have 7 homes here, 3 North Star, 4 Schultz.
Check out your new dream home at Ida Grove Homes and online at idagrovehomes.com.
And back here as the band gets set up, go through a few statistics here in the first half. Not much to talk about. 6-3 ball game. Rushing for the Falcons, Andrew Parks, 5 rushes for 19 yards. Cade Spots, 1 rush for 2. Bryson Kohler had a couple rushes where he lost yardage, but give him 4 rushes for 6 yards. Receiving for the Falcons kind of started off hot and then waned a little bit as that Hinton defense has been good. They're big and fast in the secondary. Jack Sajine, 3 catches for 23. J.J. Parks, 2 catches for 23. Jack Gilbert, 2 catches for 23. And Blake Corbin, 1 catch for 4 yards. Falcons possessed the ball 4 times, turned the ball over on downs on their first possession. Moved the ball about 50 yards, but couldn't get things going after that. On their next possession, they take over short field on the Hinton 40-yard line. And touchdown pass from Kohler to DeJean gives the Falcons their first touchdown in the second quarter, 11:50 early in that second quarter. Falcons got the ball back at their own 19, not able to move it. Ended up 4th and 10, and they had to punt from there. And then really not much of a possession as they get the ball back with about 33 seconds left in the second quarter, and they ran the clock out after they ran the first play to Parks. He gained 7. Then they just let the clock run out from there. Started at the 22, ended at the 29. So Hinton's over there in the end zone at halftime telling their kids that we've got them right where we want them. And Falcons probably in the locker room saying, look, we didn't do what we wanted to do much at all in the first half, so we can improve on a few things. The second half should be ours. 6-3 is our score. We'll be back in about 9 minutes to go through a few more things before the start of our second half, but Falcons lead here on senior night by just a field goal. And we'll be back in a few minutes. Thanks for watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
Ignite is a creative and flexible learning opportunity of the Shenandoah Community School District. Through Ignite, students and families can perfectly tailor an educational system that matches their own individual needs. So you might be wondering, who's Ignite for?
My name is Caitlin Witcher, and I am a hybrid student with Ignite.
I'm Camden Vesley, and I'm an Ignite student.
I am Alex Frazee, and I am a hybrid student that has the opportunity to take Ignite courses.
Ignite is flexible, accessible, and inclusive of all students K through 12. So the only question is Ignite right for
Back here at OABCIG High School here in Ida Grove, home of the Falcons. A halftime score for you here in the district. Ridgeview 9 over West Sioux with a score of 7. So 9-7, the Raptors leading the West Sioux Falcons there. No score on the MVAO-COU Lawton Bronson game. Regional games, Akron Westfield leads Altarelia 15-8. And Cherokee 12-0 over Unity Christian. Falcons are going to receive the ball. They lead 6-3 after a stop and start. Really only 3 full possessions for the Falcons. Hinton able to eat a lot of clock there in that second half. And here's the kickoff. Corbin and Parks out deep. Parks is going to take this one around the left side, look for a hole. He's got something up the middle. He's going to go down at about the 35-yard line. Nice return for J.J. Parks. And it'll be Falcons 1st and 10 from there. Again, first half stats, really just 3 drives for the Falcons. Rushing, 5 rushes for 19 yards for Parks. Kate Spots, 1 rush for 2 yards. Bryson Kohler, 4 rushes for 6. 3 receivers for the Falcons with 23 yards apiece. 3 catches for DeJean, 2 for Parks, 2 for Gilbert, and 1 for Corbin. Now it's going to be give up the middle to Spots, I believe. A gain of about 3. It's going to be 2nd and 6. So Andrew Parks, typically the starter in the backfield to start the game, but he went down hard there at the end of the second half, kind of looking for him down there on the sideline. We'll keep a monitor on that. Kohler back to pass. Got a man intercepted at the 45-yard line. It's going to be returned all the way down to the 32.
Pass intercepted by Tanner.
Tommy Tanner, number 43, the junior. Little guy, 5'7", 160. 4 tackles, 3 sacks, and hits his first interception of the season, I believe. So a quick turnaround there as the Falcons lead by just 3. Now Hinton with the ball 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line of OABCIG. So in a tight game here, those are the things that'll make a difference. We'll see if the Falcon defense can bow up. A lot of game left here. Just 11 minutes in the third quarter, so plenty of football to be played here. Anderson's going to give this one up the middle. And Falcons able to bottle that up for a short gain, make it 2nd and 8.
Friesen on the carry.
Freeze gets down to the 30.
On the tackle.
And if you get these Hinton Blackhawks in a game where they're just going to eat some clock and run the ball up the middle, they're glad to do it. Falcons need to stay away from that. Hinton kind of feeling like they're in that mode now. They're going to take their time on this drive as well, even with just 30 yards to go. Could take a few minutes off the clock. Anderson with 2 backs, and it's going to be, he's going to keep it right up the middle and then scoot around to the left side again, falls forward. He does not go down easy. He's got some size to him. 6'4", 205. Gets a short gain. Falcons do a nice job defensively. Now 3rd and a long 4 from the 26. Bigger 4-down territory here. I'd be surprised to see Anderson not keep this football, at least if not this play, the next. He's going to go around the right side, run all the way, and a pitch, late pitch. They got the Falcons on that earlier. That's going to be good for about 9, and that'll be a 1st down for Hinton. So Anderson comes around the end, gets the edge, And then Cole Friesen's waiting on the outside. He takes the pitch. Falcons have taken the quarterback on that play out of the equation when they've ran it, but nobody there to take the pitch man. And the option play goes for 9. Now 1st and 10. 9:24 left here in the third quarter. Anderson takes the snap, gives up the middle. Still running, all the way down inside the 5, it looks like. It's going to be a first down and goal for Hinton. Right at the 2-yard line.
Lake on the carry. Good enough for first and goal.
Now power formation, quarterback sneak right up the middle. In for the touchdown. Hinton takes the lead. It's going to make it 9-6 on the quarterback keep. Wedge play up the middle. Point after try to come. Hinton made a field goal late in that second quarter for their 3 points. Now they take the lead 9-6.
Steps back to the extra point.
Kick up and good right through the uprights. 10-6. Blackhawks lead the Falcons here in Ida Grove on senior night. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
What do most big box stores have that Jim's TV and Appliance in Odebolt doesn't? Well, pretty much nothing. Jim's is part of a nationwide buying group, so his availability of selection and pricing is as good if not better. But that's just the tip. Jim's offers full service like delivery, installation, making sure you understand your new appliance, and he can fix things when needed. Bigger than the big box stores? I'll let you decide. Jim's TV and Appliance at Odebolt, truly serving the area for more than 60 years.
Hi, I'm Mark Hansen, third-generation dealer here at Rex Chevrolet GMC in Odebolt. We have been family-owned since 1925. Whether you're looking for that new Chevy or GMC or any other vehicle, please give us a call at Rex Chevrolet in Odebolt or look us up online at rexchevrolet.com.
Hi, this is Mick at Mark Hansen's Rex Chevrolet GMC in Odebolt. This year we celebrate 100 years of the Chevy truck, and Rex Chevrolet has been selling and servicing these trucks for over 90 of those 100 years. Stop by and see us for your next Chevy or GMC truck.
Kickoff here in OABCIG. Corbin's going to come around. We're going to get a flag down on a good return. Corbin out to the 45, and it's going to come back. The 20, 30-yard line. It's going to bring the Falcons back to probably their 20 or so.
Holy, join the return on the return team. 10-yard sorry from the start of foul. First down.
So 1st and 10 after the penalty for the Falcons. Corbin had it out to the 40. It's going to go back to the 19-yard line, which is where the Falcons started from last time after to start the half and then through the interception.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Kohler, 3 receivers right, 1 to the left, spots with him in the backfield. Kohler keeps, gets it out to Parks. Parks trying to beat a man, can't do it. It's going to go for no gain, make it 2nd and 10.
Parks for a minimal gain, brings it 2nd down.
.8:13 left here in our third quarter. Ten to 6. Hinton leads the Falcons. Both teams ranked in the top 10. Falcons ranked a little higher, but they'll need to prove it here in this second half. Corbin in motion. And we're going to get a procedural penalty here. I believe it's going to go on the Falcons. That's nothing going the way of OABCIG now. That's going to back them up 5 more yards, put him at the 14-yard line. Second and 15. Now 3 receivers left. Empty set for the Falcons. Kohler by himself. 2 receivers to the right. Straight drop back. He's rushed. Gets it out to DeJean, who catches it right at the line of scrimmage. Right, the original line of scrimmage, maybe.
For a very short gain.
Oh, it's at the line of scrimmage. Now 3rd and 14. A couple free rushers there. Came right through the line to rush Kohler. And he gets it out to DeJean for the completion, but no gain. Kohler drops straight back. Gets it to Parks on a little knife play, and he's brought down after a gain of 2.
Pass complete to Parks. Brings up 4th down.
It'll be 4th and 12 for the Falcons, and they'll have to punt deep in their own territory from the 17-yard line. There's a punt fielded right in midair, right at the 40-yard line of the Falcons. They'll bring it all the way down to the 35. Short field for Hinton. They're going to be in business again, leading 10-6 with 6:26 here left in the 3rd quarter. 1 turnover apiece. Falcons got a fumble early in the first half. Hinton got an interception on the first possession of the Falcons for the second half. Now Falcon defense with their backs against the wall. Three receivers right. Lake in the backfield with Anderson. Anderson keeps straight up the middle. Spots trips him up, but not after a gain of about 6. Now 2nd and a long 4 for Hinton. They'll take their time getting this play in. Two receivers right. 2 backs in the backfield. And Freeze has got it. Powers up the middle. Good blocking by that Hinton offensive line. Good enough for a first down. New set of downs. It'll be about the 21, 22-yard line for Hinton. As this run game started to really put some pressure and wear down this Falcon defense. Anderson's going to keep it up the middle. He gets caught right at the line of scrimmage and brought down. Balder and Hansen in there on the stop. It's under 5 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. Hinton 2 receivers to the right. Wing to the short side, shotgun formation for Anderson. He gives it off to Friesen. Falcons stop him after just a gain of 2. Makes it 3rd and 8. The Falcon defense done the job after giving up that 1 first down. Now 3rd and a long 7.
Brings up 3rd down for the Blackhawks.
4 minutes, 10 seconds, and counting here in the third quarter. Two receivers right, one to the left. Anderson drops back to pass. He's going to come around to the left side. He's got one man to beat, puts the ball in the air and dropped. Had a man down at about the 12-yard line. May not have been a first down anyway. And Falcons had a couple defenders in pursuit of Anderson. Did a good job of keeping him in front of him as he was looking for some room to run. 4th and 8. 3:43 with the clock stopped here in the third quarter. Field goal unit comes back out about where they made it from before. They're right in the middle of the field. And Stokes is 1 for 1 tonight from about this distance. About a 35-yarder. That one low and through the uprights. Line drive kick. Falcons not able to get a hand on it. Make it 13-6. 3:39 left here in the third quarter. We'll take a short break before the Falcons get the ball back. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
Tired of dealing with hard water issues? Unsure of what's in your drinking water? Make the clear choice today by calling Mum Soft Water of Ida Grove, a family-owned and operated small business serving local Ida, Sac, Crawford, Monona, and Woodbury counties. From bottled water to water softening solutions, Mum Soft Water is here to help. Celebrating more than 10 years in business, they welcome you to stop in or call today for all your water needs. Make the clear choice. Mum Soft Water, Ida Grove. Success requires the right components. The good stuff. Your local Ida Grove Napa stocks top quality auto parts, tools, and equipment for your next project. They even have many items for heavy duty trucks, marine, and farm equipment, oftentimes in stock. Plus access to more than 160,000 different parts they can order and have it ready for you in no time. Napa service, Napa know-how, combined with Napa quality and selection. When you shop your local Ida Grove Napa, get the good stuff.
Kickoff here picked up by Parks. Fake reverse. Parks is going to come around the left side. Still on his feet. Now another flag thrown. The officials have not been kind to the Falcons here tonight. Parks brings that out to about the 26 or so, or better. We'll see what the flag is. Probably going to be backed up. Hey, face mask on Hinton. They've done a nice job, Hinton has tonight, of being mostly penalty-free. That personal foul face mask will be 15 yards. The Falcons will appreciate for sure. That's going to bring the ball out to the 41.
First and 10 for the Falcons. That's the 41-yarder.
Falcons trail by one score, 6-13. Missed extra point from earlier in the game looms large. Give up the middle for a short gain. Going to be 2nd and 9. Spots for a gain of 1. Three minutes left here in this third quarter. Kohler back to pass, way outside. He's got it to Corbin, right through his hands. Would have been good for a gain of about 5 from there. Now 3rd and 9 for the Falcons on their side of the field, 41-yard line. So important play call here for the Falcons. Coach Larry Allen signaling the play in. 3 receivers to the right, tight end on the right side too. 1 receiver to the left. Kohler back, being rushed immediately. And Falcons have been in business here. 2 big catches by DeJean. Spots also for a gainer. Falcon offense still not firing on all cylinders here, but enough to keep the drive moving. 1:20 left here in the third quarter. Falcons trail by 7, 13-6. Their spots up the middle. Continues to fight for yards. He'll get down to about the 31. Sorry, about the 26. Make it 2nd and 6. Last minute of play here in our third quarter. Under a minute here. Clock moving. Falcons going with the wind here. They'll go against the wind in the fourth. Kohler up, looks for his man. He's got spots wide open and just led him too far. Ball's out of bounds. Not catchable. 3rd and 6. Clock will stop with 41 seconds. So they had a shot in the end zone. That one gets up in the wind and takes off. Would have drawn the Falcons to within 1. Now 3rd and 6. Keeper by Kohler up the middle. He's going to get a first down all the way down to the 19. 7-yard gain. Falcons keep the ball moving. Falcon faithful appreciate that one. Kohler just enough on the ground there to keep that drive alive. 1st and 10, 20 seconds and counting here in the third quarter. 3 receivers left, 2 to the right. Kohler by himself. He's going to scoot out to his right. He's going to keep the ball. Plenty of green in front of him. And he'll go out of bounds at about the 7-yard line. 12-yard gain by Kohler. 2 runs in a row. I've got the Falcons down inside the Vetter Case IH red zone.
Brings up first down and goal for the Falcons at the 8-yard line.
That makes Kohler the leading rusher so far tonight for the Falcons. Now 1st and goal from the 8. 10 seconds left here. Falcons trail 13-6. Ball on the ground, low snap, picked up by Kohler. He's going to keep it and try to run. As his receiver wasn't open, looking for DeJean in the end zone. It was double covered, bracketed back there in that secondary. That'll be the end of our third quarter, and it's going to be 2nd and goal from the 12 for the Falcons as they lose 4 yards on that play. Falcons trail 13-6, fourth quarter to come. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
With over 22 counties in our membership area, we know sometimes you can't get to North Star Community Credit Union location in person. Our convenient mobile app allows you to access your account information from anywhere. You can deposit checks and even transfer funds to and from other financial institutions. Download the app for free for Apple and Android devices today. Rather talk to a person? No problem. Stop into any of our locations in Cherokee, Ida Grove, or Sheldon, and our staff will be there to help. You can
Their purpose is to grow our world from the ground up. They are the area's leading expert on crop inputs, services, and solutions. After all, they've been here since 1981. Nutrien plays a critical role in feeding the future by helping growers like you maximize yields. Nutrien Ag Solutions of Ida Grove and Battle Creek, moving the agricultural industry forward today and for generations to come. Nutrien Ag Solutions, proud supporters of the OABCIG School District and communities.
So we'll begin our fourth quarter here with the Falcons down 7. 13-6. They had a 1st and goal from the 8.
Down and goal at the 12-yard line.
Falcons lose 4 on the quarterback sack. Makes it 2nd and goal from the 12. Got to have points here, you feel like. The Falcons have marched down the field here, largely on the legs of Bryson Kohler. Cade spots. There's a quarterback keep right up the middle. They'll get some yards back. Good gain.
Kohler on the keeper.
Down to about the 8. He gets 4. Now 3rd and goal from the 8.
And Leary in on the tackle.
Two receivers left, 2 to the right. Kohler puts one up, falls to the ground, incomplete. Could have been caught by a Falcon, could have been intercepted. But the pressure on Kohler, too much to handle. And he just had to put it up. Smart not to take the sack, but dangerous pass into the end zone. Now 4th and 8. 4th and goal for the Falcons from the 8-yard line. Falcon coaching staff going to take their time getting this play in. Play clock at 10. And the Falcons may take a timeout here, and they do. We'll take a timeout as well. 4th and goal from the 8 for the Falcons. 11:19 left in the 4th. It's crunch time here in Ida Grove. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
Thank you for watching this exclusive broadcast on Fuller Digital Solutions. To receive notifications and links about your favorite team's live streams, join our text club by scanning this QR code or text the word on the screen to the number shown. If your business would like to be a sponsor on broadcasts like this, please reach out to us at fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Join us all year long for coverage of your favorite team on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Looks aren't always the most important thing. It's what's on the inside that counts. At Pinnacle Performance, they make things look good, but wow, can they make what's on the inside count when it comes to your diesel. Farmers, when you need your truck to work as hard as you, call on the Diesel Performance Pros at Pinnacle Performance in Correctionville. Oil changes to overhauls, bumper-to-bumper bodywork, from a simple part to a performance upgrade. Trust your diesel truck to Pinnacle Performance Truck and Body in Correctionville.
Goal at the 8-yard line.
4th and goal from the Falcons. From the 8, trailing by 7, 11 minutes left here in the 4th quarter. Won't be the last time they have the ball, but you feel like this is an important play here. That one's going to be intercepted in the end zone and brought out to about the 8-yard line. So no score for the Falcons there. Hinton's going to take over 1st and 10 from their own 8-yard line. Kohler had a little more time there. He's been rushed all night. But in the back of that secondary, you've got Gabe Anderson, 6'4", 205, and Kyle Leary, 6'4", 200, roaming the back of that secondary. Big, strong kids. And it's been a challenge for the Falcons to find their way around them all night. 1st and 10 for Hinton. Anderson's going to keep it on the ground, puts it on the ground. It's a fumble. We'll see who's got it. Hinton looked to pick it up. And it might have been fumbled forward, so they're going to end up with a pretty darn good play out of it. It's going to be a gain of about 9. 2nd down and 1 for Hinton as the ball hit the turf, bounced around there. Hinton players right around it. Clock continues to run, 10:53. Second and a short 2 for Hinton.
Pass ball's incomplete.
Incomplete pass.
Intended
Thrown by Anderson.
Morgan Lake. Brings a 3rd down.
It stops the clock. Fortunate for the Falcons. Now 3rd and 2, deep in their own territory from their own 17-yard line. Anderson kept the ball on 1st down and fumbled. Normally he'd be the guy you go to here. And a good gain of about 7 on third down. Going to be enough for a first down. Keep the clock moving and the chains moving.
Brogan Lake. First down. Hinton.
Senior Brogan Lake comes into the night, 36 carries, 248 yards, averages 7 a carry. Just about got that there. Clock will go under 10 minutes here on this snap. There's a counter play. Falcons do better with it that time. Short gain, 2nd and 9.
Freezing on the carry.
Coming up for Hinton, just what the Falcon defense needed. 9:44, clock moving here in the fourth quarter. Hinton leads by 7. Falcons had the ball. 1st and goal at the 8 on the previous possession. Not able to punch it in. Interception thrown in the end zone on 4th and 8. And the Falcons come away with no points. Pull and pass there. Ball tipped up into the air. Nice coverage out there by Miles Chesney.
Chesney on the coverage.
As he's outsized considerably out there. Logan Capimas, 6'2", 185. He's got some pounds on and some inches there on Miles Chesney, but Chesney up to the challenge there, able to tip that ball away. No gain. Clock stops. 3rd and 9 from their own 24. Big down here for the Falcon defense. Anderson drops back. It's going to be a pass. Tries to find his man. Nobody there. And we had a tackle to be made down there on the 30, but he gets away from DeJean, crosses the 35.
Pass completed to Barrett.
First down.
First down, Hinton.
Falcons had him stopped, but he gets all the way out to the 36. 35, I guess, as he fights through that tackle attempt by Jax DeJean. And that'll keep the chains moving and the clock going. Still 8:50 left here in this fourth quarter, so it's not dire straits here for the Falcons. And Hinton just at their 35-yard line, so big heavy set here for Hinton. Receiver right, receiver left. Back to pass, right in the air. Chesney on the coverage, and Spetty over to Caden Spetman over to help as that stops the clock. Pass on 1st and 10. Tried to go for the deep shot there to the great big tight end, Capema. He's 6'2", 185. Not able to make the connection. Good coverage there by the Falcons. Didn't fool the secondary on the play action. And Spetman got over there on the help as well. That stops the clock and helps the Falcons. 2nd and 10 from the 35-yard line for Hinton. Now Anderson's going to keep this one. Big hole up the middle, and he'll get all the way out. Gain of about 8.5. It'll be 3rd down and 2.
Brings up 3rd down. Third down, no throw it.
We go under 8 minutes here. Ball at the 43-yard line of Hinton. They've got it 3rd and 2, leading by 7. Quickly to the line now. Play clock down under 5. Heavy set for Hinton. Anderson's going to keep it. Go around the edge, and he's got some room to run, and he'll get all the way down to the 40.
Around the outside, good enough for a first down.
Big gain for Hinton. They get onto the Falcon side of the field. 1st and 10, 7:38, and a moving clock, I believe. Yep. Moving clock leading by 7 here in the fourth quarter. Now Now two receivers to the right, one to the left. Now a man in motion. Give up the middle. Big hole. He's going to be on his feet for a while. Going to get tackled by DeJean all the way down to the 22. Gain of about 16. First and 10 for Hinton as they approach the Vetter Case IH red zone here at OABCIG High School. Put the ball at the 23. We'll go under 7 minutes to play. Falcons trail by 1 score. Can't give up any more points here. And played well. Kept that drive almost entirely on the ground. Tried to throw a pass or two early. Other than that, all rushes. They marched down the field and put it in with 5:04 left here in the fourth quarter. Falcons find themselves down 19-6. Extra point by Stokes to come. Bad snap. He'll come back. Ball's on the ground. Falcons can pick it up. And high school football not good enough. Can't return that one for any points. So the score remains 19-6. Falcons trail. 5:04 left in the fourth quarter. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
Life always has its bumps along the road. When you're in a bind, give Precision Towing in Ida Grove a call. Precision Towing offers swift, professional, reliable towing, hauling, and wrecker services. Anytime, anywhere, day or night, rain or shine. Trust the professionals at Precision Towing to get you back on track. And remember, 24/7, big or small, we tow it all. Precision Towing, Ida Grove.
At Quad County Corn Processors in Galva, we want your corn and you want the best price. We can both win. We strive to give you multiple marketing tools for your toolbox by offering a variety of contracting options, including basis, minimum price, HTAs, bonus premiums, and accumulators. You work hard for each bushel, and we work hard to give you every penny you deserve at Quad County Corn Processors in Galva, partnering with farmers to fuel the nation.
Parks has got picked up on the return. He's going to go around the edge. He's got one block. He needed one block, didn't get it. But he tits it out all the way to the 45-yard line. Good start by the Falcons. Needed one more block out there. DeJean laid a guy out at about the 50-yard line, but the guy behind him caught Parks.
First and 10 at the 45.
He might have been gone after that. Now 4:56 left in the fourth. Falcons all 3 timeouts trail 19-6. And there's a pass over the middle, caught across midfield all the way down to the 35.
Pass complete to
Jack Gilbert. Gain of 20. Falcons are in business. Kohler back to pass. Ball falls incomplete at right about the first down marker. Gilbert slow getting up. It takes a hard hit there. He'll stay on the field. Second down and 10 for the Falcons from the 35-yard line of Hinton. Kohler with an empty set, 5 wide, 2 to the left, 3 to the right. He'll put the ball up to DeJean. DeJean's going to take it downfield, get out of bounds. All the way down to the 25. Gain of 10, gain of 9. They don't give him a first down.
Brings up third down and short.
No rush here by the Falcons. Now Spots up the middle, just a three-man front. He'll get the first down and plenty more. Gain of about 8 by Spots. And you got to take that if they're going to give it to you. Kohler back to pass. He's got it to DeJean, bobbles it, now catches it at about the 13-yard line. Gain of 5. Clock will continue to move. Falcons back over the ball quickly. 3:36 and counting here. Falcons trail 19-6. Kohler avoids the rush, now looks to the end zone. We're going to get a pass interference call right at the pylon. That'll have to be half the distance to the goal. Clock will stop.
Pass interference on the defense. Pass interference for replay down.
So ball's going to be spotted just short of the first down marker. And they'll make it a first down. So first and goal for the Falcons from about the 6. Kohler gives to Spots. Spots up the middle. Still on his feet, and he'll drive forward.
Spots on the carry up the middle.
Down to about the 3.
Brings up second and goal.
Now second and goal from the 3. Clock's going to go under 3 minutes here for the Falcons. And
Spots for no gain.
give up the middle, caught by Hinton.
There by Canner.
That'll keep the clock running, make it third and goal from the 3. Two receivers right, 2 to the left for the Falcons. Kohler back to pass, rushed. He's going to be open right up the middle if he runs, and he does, into the end zone with 2:30 left in the game. Falcons score. That makes the score 19-12. Falcons trail by 7. They're going to go for the extra point. If they miss this extra point, then they can.
Back for the extra point.
Doesn't hurt them at all. So Falcons have done better at this. That one's partially blocked, but it gets over the uprights. Makes it 19-13. Falcons trail by 6. 2:30 left in the game. Falcons all 3 timeouts. No, Falcons 2 timeouts. And we'll be back in 30 seconds. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
There may not be a word more fitting than complete when it comes to Reese Auto Parts and Service of Otobolt. Not only do they have all the necessary CarQuest parts for your vehicles, they service them too. Cars, SUVs, and trucks, including heavy duty, plus towing services. 46 years of experience with 4 generations of Reese family hard work and dedication to your ultimate satisfaction. Fair, friendly, family service at Reese Auto Parts and Service in Otobolt. There may not be a word more fitting than complete when it comes to Reese Auto Parts and Service of Otobolt. Not only do they have all the necessary CarQuest parts for your vehicles, they service them too. Cars, SUVs, and trucks, including heavy duty, plus towing services. 46 years of experience with 4 generations of Reese family hard work and dedication to your ultimate satisfaction. Fair, friendly, family service at Reese Auto Parts and Service in Otobolt.
Chesney back to kick for the Falcons.
Falcons probably look to kick it deep here. 2:30 left and 2 timeouts. You want to stop Hinton deep. Oh, it is an onside kick. Ball's in the ground. It looks like Hinton's going to get on top of that as they did have their hands team out.
Looks like Hinton recovered.
So Hinton's going to have 1st and 10. At the 47, their own 47, short field. Falcons have 2 timeouts. Hinton leads by 6. Falcons defense needs a stop quick. Really can't afford to allow a first down here. Unless it's early in the downs. There's a give up the middle. Cruz has got him, met him in the hole. That'll be that. No gain. Falcons are going to take a timeout. 2:19. Be 2nd and 10 for Hinton. And a player down for Hinton. We'll take a short break as well. We come back after this timeout. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
As you cruise through downtown Odeboat, Iowa, you'll find Swanson Insurance and Real Estate. Have you visited SwansonWithYou.com? Put in a quote request. Check out real estate listings. Swanson Insurance and Real Estate, with you through the ages. Downtown Odeboat, online at SwansonWithYou.com.
At Better Equipment, your Case IH dealer in Ida Grove, they're more than just a dealership. They're your neighbors, your friends, and your fellow stewards of the land. Better Equipment has been serving western and central Iowa since 1975 with more than 200 dedicated employees committed to delivering excellence in sales, service, and your parts needs. They are here to help you grow. Better Equipment, your Case IH dealer in Ida Grove. Your success is their harvest.
Brogan Lake, backup running back for Hinton, who's seen a lot of action tonight. Down on the field there. He's helped off the field, but mostly under his own power, so best wishes to him. Hope he'll be all right. Now 2:07, clock running, 2nd and 10. And we're going to get a flag called. This will stop the clock. And we'll have to work this one out here. Clock went down to 2:01 when the whistle was blown.
Good ball. False start.
False start. And that's a killer for Hinton. They may still figure this out, but they lose 5, make it 2nd and 15. Snap by Anderson. He'll keep it. Go up the left side. He'll go down. Falcons are going to take a timeout. 1:33. The clock stops at. Falcons trail by 7. It's going to be 3rd and about 13 for Hinton when we come back from this break. Falcons looking to pull one off here at the end. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
Welcome to Wall of Fame, where where style meets customization, specializing in crafting custom clothing and print shirts. We ensure every stitch and every print is of the highest quality, so you get the best clothes every time. We're here for all your promotion needs, and the best part, our process is seamless. Simply share your designs with us and we'll handle the rest. Get custom clothes for the best price. Wall of Fame, not just embroidery.
Tyson here with Larry Beckman Motors. Our dealership has been here for more than 50 years with 4 generations here daily. We have a full line of Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, as well as Ford vehicles. Most recently, we've added our Hinton franchise with ATVs and UTVs. We have a great service department that does a large area. We are a small town dealer and like to treat our customers as family, striving to be the best small town dealer we can be.
3rd and 13 for Hinton. Anderson's going to take it straight up the middle to keep that clock moving. It's going to be 4th and 10. Falcons take their last time out. Hinton's going to have to punt here. 128. Falcons trail by 6, 19-13.
Snap over his head.
And we'll take just a short timeout here. We don't want to miss anything. Falcons defense is going to come back out on the field. I guess maybe we'll just stick around as well. So your situation is this. Falcons trail 19-13. Falcons led 6-3 at halftime. Trailed 6-9 after the third quarter.
Stokes back to kick.
Hinton goes on a long drive in the fourth. Punches one in. Takes about 8 minutes, goes 70 yards. Makes our score 19-13. That punt snap is on the ground, and then he gets a beauty off right with the wind. Now Parks is going to come around this side. He's got a little ways to go and can't get past the last tackler. 1:15 on the clock. Falcons have the ball at their own 20-yard line, 1st and 10, trailing by 6. Empty backfield for Kohler. Parks, DeJean to his left. Spots. Kohler's going to get sacked in the backfield. Falcons can't stop the clock. It'll go under 1 minute. Loss of about 12. 2nd and 22. Falcons have the ball now inside, backed up inside their own 10-yard line. 54 seconds and counting. Kohler drops back, 3-man rush. Gets it to Spots. Spots able to get out of bounds up to about the 16-yard line. Gain of 7. But the Falcons are going to need some big gainers. 7 yards at a time is not going to do it in this situation. 45 seconds left here. 3rd and 15 for the Falcons. As now the first down, getting out to the first down is out at about the 31 becomes a factor. 3-man rush from Hinton. Kohler, plenty of time. Gets the ball up to Corbin. A gain of about 13 to Corbin. Now 4th down.
Run to your right. Gosh, dang it.
Jump ball thrown up to DeJean. That'll be good for the first down. That'll stop the clock with 22 seconds.
First down.
Clock will start. Falcons 1st and 10 out to their 35. Pass put up and caught, I believe, for a first down. And they may say this is an interception. They're going to stop the clock, 14 seconds, and they're going to talk about what this is. They're going to say it's OABCIG ball, first down at the 50-yard line. 14 seconds left here in the game. Falcon faithful rising to their feet. Falcons spike the ball. It'll be second down, stops the clock with 1:05. So 11 seconds left here. Falcons either need a long pass down the field out of bounds or in the end zone. $18 seconds on the play clock. DeJean brings the play call in. Now 8 seconds on the play clock. Receivers out to their spots. 5, 4. You get the ball snapped. Kohler back, stands at his 40. Throws it downfield. It looked like it was chance to be caught there, but falls incomplete with 2.9 seconds.
There's a third down with just under 3 seconds to go.
Left in the game. Ball's going to be marched all the way back here to the 50. Falcons had a couple receivers down there. Touched some hands dressed in purple, but not able to bring it in. So we'll see what. There's no real play call here for standing at your 50-yard line and needing a touchdown in one play. 2.9 seconds. Kohler gets rushed, has to get it. That's going to be intercepted, and they're just going to go down at the 42-yard line. That'll be the ball game. Falcons fall 19-13. Falcons fall to 5-2, 3-1 in the district.
What word best describes your kitchen? Stunning, spacious, beautiful, maybe even functional. If you are considering a new kitchen that encompasses all of the above, it's time to call Kitchens and More by Melissa, your holiday kitchens dealer in Arthur. It all starts with your vision, which is brought to 3D life, then custom built and professionally installed by Melissa and Matt, working side by side with you on every detail. Kitchens and More by Melissa, a holiday kitchens dealer where quality products meet professional design.
I love working at BVRMC because I get to help people during some of their most difficult times. My coworkers and doctors help create a great working environment where we can do our best work every day. Nothing is more rewarding than helping a patient through surgery and helping them to live the most full and active life they can. Thank you, BVRMC patients, for putting your health in our hands and trusting us with your care. We are honored with this responsibility.
And back here in Ida Grove, tough loss for the Falcons. 19-13, they fall here to Hinton. We talked about in the district, Falcons were 3-0. They'll fall to 3-1. Hinton will improve to 3-1. They'll be tied. Actually, Ridgeview is going to win tonight as well. So top three teams in the district will be 3-1, and they'll all have beaten each other. So we're interested to see where the tiebreaker goes. But each team has one more district game to put in next week. So we'll see how that all shakes out. Falcons will be tied for the lead in the district after tonight. Falcon overall record will drop to 5-2. Hinton will improve to 6-1. Ridgeview was a pretty good handle on the West Sioux game tonight. Looked like they were going to come away with that win. Drive summary for the Falcons. Just a tough night out there for the offense and the defense, really, but offense not able to sustain the drives tonight. They turned it over on downs in the first half. Then DeJean got the touchdown, and they punted. And then on their fourth drive of the first half, as Hinton really controlled the clock, they had the ball with very little time. Got the ball at their 22 with about 33 seconds left on the clock. And so at halftime, our score was 6-3. Falcons had the ball 5 times in the second half. Again, the last drive cut short by an interception, but not much time on the clock there. Falcons get the ball first in the second half. That drive ends with an interception. On their next possession, they had to punt as that drive went nowhere. Next drive then ends in another interception in the end zone. Falcons have the ball first and goal at the 8, not able to punch it in, and on fourth and goal from the 8, big interception by Hinton ends that drive. Then Kohler drives the Falcons down the field, and he gets a touchdown with 2:30 left here in the fourth quarter, makes it 19-13. Falcons stop Hinton. They make him punt. Falcons get a return. Parks comes around here to about the 20-yard line. Falcons got about 2 minutes to go 80 yards. They get out to the 50-yard line, move the ball down the field. They had 2 shots at the end zone from the 50 with just under 20 seconds left. First one falls short of the end zone, right down about the 10-yard line. Falcons not able to get their hands on it. Second one is intercepted in the middle as Kohler was pressured and had to dump it off. Really no shot to get the ball down the field there. And that ends our game. Individual stats, unofficially, Andrew Parks, who I don't think we saw in the second half, 7 rushes for 19. Kate Spots, 6 rushes for 21. Bryson Kohler, 7 rushes for 29. So the Falcon ground game that had been pretty successful for the most part all year and dependable for the Falcons, really bottled up by that Hinton defense. Another one-score game. This was a 12-6 Falcon victory at Hinton last year. Hinton comes down, gets their revenge in another one-score game this year. Receiving for the Falcons, these are unofficial as things got a little crazy there at the end, but 10 catches for 63 yards for Jax DeJean, 3 catches for 23 yards for J.J. Parks. Jack Gilbert, 3 catches for 42. Blake Corbin, 2 catches for 19, and Cade Spots, 2 catches for 11. 19-13, Falcons go down to the Hinton Blackhawks here at home on senior night. Tough loss, one the Falcons will be thinking about for a while, but they'll have to bounce back. One more district game, one more regular season game against Lawton Bronson next week, and then it'll be playoff times. Again, what looks to be probably a 3-way tie at the top of the district. And a round-robin format, all the teams have beat each other. So between Hinton and OABCIG and Ridgeview, all teams with 1 loss. Ridgeview beat Hinton, Hinton beat us, so we beat Ridgeview. We'll see what the tiebreakers are on that. Probably could make the difference between hosting a home game or not hosting a home game. Significant loss here tonight, but we know the coaches will have the players back and ready to play football next week to finish out the season strong. I want to thank everybody for watching tonight. Falcons fall at home. One more game next week at Lawton Bronson. You've been watching Fuller Digital Solutions.